Jones. I am the store manager for Little Shop of Stories children's bookstore in Decatur, Georgia. I also work very closely with Aid Atlanta. My partner and I, Alvin Agarat, we own a production company called the Jones Sisters. This started several years ago when we worked with Aid Atlanta on a campaign they were doing called From Where I Stand that focused on young African American men who have been affected by AIDS and the HIV virus. And there were several components to that campaign. There was a photography campaign, there was a photography component, a social media component, and a video component. And Alvin and I, the Jones Sisters, produced and directed the video component with men who were involved with the Evolution Project downtown Atlanta. And so that is how I got involved with Aid Atlanta. My initial exposure to AIDS and HIV was one of my best friends who was my roommate, was living with AIDS and HIV, my friend Christina. Unfortunately, she has since passed away. But we lived together, we were roommates, and I became educated living with her and helping her to live with the disease. A recent Emory University study found that by the time they are 30, they turn 30, 60% of Black gay and bisexual men in Atlanta will be infected with HIV. 60%. 60%.
But if PrEP and PrEP were introduced, number could have been drastically different.
That makes me so upset.
Yes.
That makes me so upset. 60%. When there's been something on the market for 10 years that can save their lives. For 10 years. That is crazy.